Hi Leos, welcome back to Wisdom Tarot. This is your monthly reading for June 2019. For all of you who have subscribed, I thank you. I'm very grateful and I appreciate it. For those of you who are new to the channel, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share. It may be of help to someone, a Leo that you may know, and maybe you don't have the words to express to them, and this could help. I wanted to wish all the fathers, grandfathers, uncles, who else are there? Stepfathers, godfathers, and adoptive fathers. Wish them a happy Father's Day this month. What you guys do for the children and raising the family is greatly appreciated. The ones that are really putting in that time and work into it is greatly appreciated, and I hope that your family does celebrate you guys. So happy Father's Day to all the guys out there. Okay, let's start off this reading, Leo. I had to get a clarifier for that middle row. I'm like, I see you got, let me go through the cards first. First, you guys have the Ace of Swords, which is good. I mean, you know. Then you guys have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, Major Arcana, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords. I'm wondering, there's so much sword energy that's going on. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you know, those pentacles don't seem bad. Yeah, everybody wants money. But in groundedness, Leo, it seems like just from it's a lot of swords energy. You have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So it's a lot of mental stuff going on, and it could be about your position in the world. If you have these pentacles, you have one water, like an emotional offer, and it's weird. You have three pentacles. I'm sorry. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So just with this top row here with the Ace of Swords, a truth could be being told to you, and or you're finally seeing the truth, because it's facing this Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords is facing it, and the Ace of Cups. They're both of their hands, the hands of God, are like facing towards the trying to get these cards right, towards the Three of Pentacles in the middle. So basically, you have people helping you, and you have it strongly because they're both aces, and you have it intellectually and emotionally, and whether you guys believe it or not, you have it. It's surrounding you. People want to work with you. Could be possible a love offer, but I think it's about you guys. But yeah, it could be a love offer coming in. But for now, let's just say, starting off with those three cards, two strong cards, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, both facing towards the Ace of Pentacles. And that's showing people coming together and working with each other. So you do have offers coming in. You have offers of love coming in. And then you have truths coming in. You have people who are telling you the truth about situations. So sometimes it is wise to take advice, and not multiple advice from multiple sources. That just leads to confusion. But I mean, if you have your go-to person or two people or something, like the Three of Pentacles, suggests, if you have those people around you, that's a team. Next up we have the Magician and the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so just because you have the Magician, he has every element, Leo. So you are great at manifesting things, and that's another reason why people are coming to you truthfully. They see your truth. You should be seeing their truth. They have things to offer also, and that mental energy, you may be getting help clearing away a lot of mental debris. And emotionally, people are backing you. You do have that support, because they know that you have it in you to manifest for the good of the group, for the good of the organization. If it's a job offer, or if it's a relationship offer, they know that you have it within you to make a lot of things possible. Now the problem comes up with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. That Seven of Swords is saying that you guys are in your heads and doubting that you'll have success, even though it's in every card around you. It's like you have that doubt in your mind, like, if I plan it this way, it's not going to go through. If I do it this way, I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, you're staying in your head, even though you have people who are rooting you on. You have people, 2, 3, 20, I don't know. But you do have people that are rooting you on, people that want to connect and work together and with your vision and your dream. Because your vision and dream may resonate deeply with theirs. And they know that with you, a lot of things can be manifested for the better. But for some reason, you're having doubts in your mind. And that's, something that you need to work on. Just a little bit of advice. You're having doubts in your mind about maybe wondering, why do people think I can do this? And it's making you feel stuck. It's making you feel like you don't want to go further. But the Ace of Swords is there. You have somebody who can cut through, or else you're going to have to change your mental thought up more, to feel less restricted, to feel less negative. Some people describe the Seven of Swords as the thief card, but it's basically you thinking your plans are going to go awry. It could be a thief card because it looks like he's sneaking away, but the description of it is actually just thinking that you're going to fail at something. And I think everybody has those kind of fears when they're presented with something new. Whether it's going to make it or not. But you can't stay stuck in that. With the Eight of Swords, if you look at her, the swords are in the planet in the ground. The bonds are very loose. She can just wiggle out of them and walk around through the swords. She can get through it. It's not like a trap door underneath or anything. So just take the blindfold off. Stop doubting. Stop seeing your full potential. Stop not seeing your full potential is what I'm trying to say. It's there. everybody else sees it. Everybody else sees it. And they're willing to work with you. You know? So don't be your own worst enemy. Do not be your own worst enemy. Okay? Don't stay stuck. Don't think things are going to fail, because you do have all the elements for success. Success in business, success in relationship, success in partnership, any type of partnership. You have that ability. Next, we come up with the Nine of Pentacles. Once again, this is being depicted as you. That's the focus. I'm sorry, that's the energy you're bringing. The Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Hierophant again, like I said, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So basically with that, yeah, I think this month you will, if you're not too stubborn, you know, because, you know, Leos are fixed signs. So you have to get out your head. Get out of the negative thinking. And, you know, people, sometimes, you know, those thoughts come for a reason. And those thoughts are like challenges. And you have to challenge yourself to pep it up. As Peppa from Salt and Pepper would say. You gotta pep it up, you know. And take the blindfold off and see what everybody else sees. Stop doubting yourself. Because right now you're feeling like, okay, I can manifest stuff, and I have manifested a lot, but I feel alone. I'm alone with all my riches and beauty and everything splendor, you know. But you're not alone, you know. Some people might see you like that and wonder why she thinks she's doing it all by herself, or why is she going at it so hard by herself. And then other people are looking at it like, wow, how is she getting everything so effortlessly? But they don't realize how much work you put in behind it. So you are coming up as the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles either way. This goes for male or female. Okay? And then the Hierophant. I think, yes, since being in your head a lot with the swords, I'm not trying to push religion or anything on anyone, but we all should practice some form of meditation or prayer to get us through. Sometimes those mental blocks, a human being cannot talk you out of it. It's just sometimes people can chatter away and try to convince you, and if you're stuck in your mind with some negative stuff, you gotta take it to the Lord. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a preacher or nothing, but it's a time and it's a place for everything. So, you know, if you can't do it in the earthly realm, can't do it, pray. Because, you know, this is all in your mind. And, you know, that's a lot of battles are fought in our own minds. You know, so yeah, that Hierophant is saying you have to reach for something higher. Reach for something higher than the Pentacles. Okay, Leo? Reach for higher than the status of how everything looks, quote unquote. Okay? You have to, you know, go towards something that's more, like I said, I'm not trying to say, oh guys, go to church or stuff. If you want to do that, that's fine too. Maybe it could give you that connection that you think you don't have, but you actually do. Excuse me. Because offers are to the left and to the right of you. You know, just pay attention. Just pay attention. It's there. So yeah, with the Hierophant, it's saying, you know, call on your higher self. Call, pray, meditate. Because when you're stuck in your mind It's just a loop. It's like a replay, a loop that goes over and back and forth. And the more it plays, the more negative it gets. If you talk it out, and that's what I mean by prayer, because that is the definition of prayer, talking. Even though you can't see God, He's there. So, if you talk to Him, things will change. Pray. Okay? If you want to talk to a psychiatrist or a priest or a pastor, do something. Talk to someone with more of a emotional, spiritual type of connection for you guys. Lastly, the last card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. So basically, you guys, you see all the hard work. Everybody sees the hard work you put in. You see the hard work that you've been putting in. And like I said, I don't think this is more of a for you, Leo. It's not specific to relationship, specific to job, but it's just for the Leo. And you can, each individual Leo can take it as, okay, yeah, I did get this job offer. I'm stuck in my head about it. I know I can do it, but for some reason I keep doubting myself. Or a relationship that's coming to you with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it could go for that. You can have a job offer, a new offer, offers, because it's the Ace. So it could be something major or a few things. Or as far as something coming to you, it could be clarity on a situation that you're already in. And then you have that Ace of Cups up here, and that could be that emotional offer, you know. So you have the cerebral, and then you have the emotional, and then you have the material, the Three of Pentacles. So you have all that. You have the Magician. Stop the negative talk. Stop the I can't get out of this loop. Yes, you can. That's when you call on something higher, because you are here, and you're just sitting there looking. Well, I did do that, but, or I can do that, but no, y'all leave the butts out of it. So in the reading, Leo, I saw. I'm sorry, this cat. No. In the reading, I saw that there was no fire element. So I'm like, oh gosh, they didn't even, it is a fire element in the Magician, because he's a little bit of every element. But I'm like, I shuffled again, and I meditated. I'm like, please let fire, some kind of explanation for this Seven of Swords and Eight of Swords energy. Like, give me a fire card. And lo and behold, what came out was the King of Wands. Fire energy. It can go for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, but it's the Leo reading. So it did come out as a clarifier. So when I put him down, the King of Wands, he's looking at the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Wands won't even take the blindfold off to look. So basically you're saying, this is where I know I stand. I know I have a firm foundation, but doubt, worry, I don't know. He's looking at him like, this is what I want. But, oh gosh. And it's all mental. But he's also tipping towards the Magician too. So that's how I know you guys are going to work it out. You guys are going to work it out. Take off the blindfold. You know, reach for something higher. So, you know, your passion is still there. Because I was like, is there any passion here? There's no wands. And here it is. The King of Wands did come out. Thank goodness. So you do still have passion. But for some reason, you've been using the mind more than, I don't know. Some things may come easy to some of you. As far as manifestation, and congratulations to those of you. But if it does come too easy, sometimes that can make a fire burnout, you know, make you question, you know, am I really, you know, capable of going to the next level? Can I maintain this? You know, all those type of questions. But thank God, like I said, the King of Wands came out. So yes, you're still looking at your passions. You're just looking at them through the mental, you know, that doubt, that negative loop. So just get out of that, guys. Focus on what you're doing, what your passion is, whether it be a relationship, whether it be work. The truth will be told to you. Keep your eyes and ears open. Okay? There's nothing, I mean, it's fine to be able to give advice, but there's nothing wrong with taking advice. I mean, you know, most of us know right from wrong. We know when we're hearing something that doesn't sound right to us. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at there, but I did pull an oracle card out for you guys. And the one that came out, okay, I'm not good at pronouncing some of these names. It looks like it says Carnunos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Okay, didn't expect that. Alright, so yeah, well, the passion did come out after I shuffled and asked. So let's read about, it's either Carnunos or Cernunos. I'm thinking it's Cernunos. Yeah, maybe Cernunos. Alright, let's see what this brings to the read. Because maybe you guys been so much up in your head you haven't had the passion. Alright. Carnunos or Cernunos. I'm thinking it's Carnunos. Life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Cernunos pronounce. Oh, it has the pronunciation. Okay. Carnunos pronounce Carnu. Yep. Carnunos. Carnunos, also known as Hearn, is a Celtic stag god who represents connection to the earth. He is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features on the I don't know what this says. Some type of cauldron. It's a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. He is a lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. Okay. So I'm trying to see the card, the oracle cards. Oh, this is the new deck, guys. It's called Keepers of the Light. So this new deck, for all the readings that I've done so far, the oracle cards were spot on. So I'm trying to figure out how, from what the cards are saying, I think it's saying, yeah, okay, just that first, just from the card itself, never mind everything else I said. Express your driving passion, and it does say that on the card. So instead of being up in your heads about it here, express it. The wands is action. Take action, Leos. Take action. Yeah, so it does fit. And maybe it also says sensual and sexual powers are increased. Maybe some of you are focused on it. Maybe some of you are lacking in that area. And what I mean by lacking is you, like I said, you've been up in your head. If you're up in your head, you I don't know. You need that spark back. You need that. You need that spark. So yeah. Sensual and sexual powers, and that sounds really connected to Leos. So yeah, you guys can take that and see how it plays out for you this month, because I'm not sure to a certain extent how much that oracle card was, aside from it being a message of keeping your desires awake, keeping your desires awake. Stop doubting them. Stop, because you can either pour water over them in the fire, or you can just take those swords and pat the fire out. You don't want that. Don't do that. Keep it stoked. Keep those fires going, Leos. So that is the reading. It looks good for you. Yes, it is some mental stuff you guys need to work on, but there's always a higher self to reach out to, okay? And you do have people, you have companions around. You know who you can trust and who you can't trust. I hope you know who you can trust and who you can't trust by now, because you can't be 100% on everybody, on everything, but you guys have all the ability to manifest this King of Wands, this energy that is truly you, male or female. And also because you've already gotten to that 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's time for you guys to stop just looking at everything and analyzing, as far as materialistic things. Sorry about that noise, I dropped something. As far as materialistic things, you're just sitting back saying, oh, okay, yeah, I did good with that. And here comes the but. But, so you have people, you have a tribe, so reach out to whoever you need to reach out to. Take advice, yes, it's your life, but I mean, if you come to people or you tell people about things that's going on and they give you sound judgment, sometimes take it. Don't be too prideful. But I know you guys will make wise decisions, touch base with your inner self. And this oracle card, speaks of animals. So if you guys have any pets or anything, that's another reminder. Maybe to tend to them more, give them more attention or something. I don't know. It could be just taking them to the vet on a regular basis. Show love for the things of the earth. Animals are very important. Although people see them as disposable, they're not. They're alive, just like plants. People take care of plants like babies. So, Alright, enough of my rant, guys. I don't know if I've said this. I probably have. But I invite you all to like, subscribe, and share. If you have already subscribed, again, I'm thanking you guys so much. I'm so excited about that. Thank you. And I'm going to come back in a week and a half, hopefully, and start the weeklies. Or I'm just going to keep it as a mid-month energy. We'll see how it works out. But I hope that this has brought some clarity to whatever situation you're in, whether it be romance or work or just life in general, life struggles. Because you have, like I said, that Ace of Cups and that Ace of Wands, that's emotion and that's mental. So it could be relationships and work, everything. Because the Magician is there. So it's like you guys can manifest it, but you just got to stop doubting. Get that spark. Keep looking at that King of Wands. That's you. All right, Leo. I will talk to you soon. All right. God bless.